Hi everyone, welcome back to the Altium Develop series. Compliance and sustainability are not post design audits, they are design parameters that must be visible throughout the hardware lifecycle. So, basically, what is compliance and sustainability really means in the hardware design? So, compliance, when we talk about the compliance, there are two famous compliance we have, which are ROHS and REACH compliance, REACH, REACH compliance. ROHS compliance means restriction of hazardous substances. It restricts the use of specific hazardous materials in electrical and electronic equipments that the designer cannot use those components which are hazardous to environment. Similarly, REACH compliance means not to use components that have some harmful chemicals or substrates in its composition. So these are basically environmentally related compliances. Other than this, we have UL specific compliance as well. If a component is a UL rated UL compliance, so it means it will work as per exactly as mentioned in the data sheet, like the temperature rating, what is the recommended temperature, and what will be the value at that temperature, and what will be the effects of the output at that temperature. So if mostly the components are not UL compliant, so we are not sure either we are if we are using those components that will give the same results as in the data sheet. So to get the same output as mentioned in the data sheet, we should use those components which are UL compliance. So these are few compliances. Why traditional workflow break compliance? Because they use Excel compliance sheets, supplier feedback PDFs, and manual declarations. So the problem is that data exists but it disconnects from the design. So Altium develop resolves this issue by giving its compliance model. So there are different levels of compliance model. First one is component level compliance, second one is BOM level aggregation, third one is lifecycle monitoring, and the fourth one is decision visibility. So some more other compliances are there, but these are the famous compliances. Uh, so we will discuss two of them, which are component level compliance and BOM level aggregation. So to check either we have the right component and what is the compliance on the component level. So how can we check? We can just click on the component. If we are on the workspace, we can also check it if we are using Altium Designer Develop software on our PC. We to check either we use the correct compliance component or not. So its best way is to open its data sheet if we have uh, we already have the data sheet of this component with the part number we added in our parameters option, but we will see it to open the Altium Designer Develop software. So you can see when we open the description of the specific component in the workspace, we can see in the bottom left table parameters and value. Here it's written ROHS compliance. So it's an ROHS compliance component and good to go with using this component. And we can also check this. All other options, all other parameters are there. Some basic parameters: capacitor type, case, package, maximum operating temperature, minimum operating temperature. We can also open its data sheet and check and reconfirm either it is ROHS compliance or not. Just find ROHS, and here it is written yes. So it is environment friendly, and we can use this component if the other parameters like the value of this component and the voltage rating and other design related features are compatible with the design, then we are good to go this with using this component. So these are the tasks these are the tasks which we should see when we are designing some specific circuit. So we can also see here in the BOM section, I have added an ROHS compliance column. Here it's only the single component which is ROHS compliance, but to reconfirm, recheck either all other components are ROHS compliance or not, we can just double check by opening the schematics in the Altium Designer developed software. So it's the BOM level verification which we just checked. That was the second point which we have discussed right now. So we can also check it as I discussed in the schematics in Altium Designer developed software. So just press Ctrl F and change the sheet scope here, all object, and then now search project document, all objects, and click OK. And it search the component, click OK, and double click on the first row, and we will see the component over here. And it's the component, just double click and show more option in the parameters, and here RHS compliance, but the value is missing over here. It's an RHS compliance, but the value was missing. I have added yes because we just checked RHS compliance component. Another way is on the BOM level compliance checking is to enable this Z2 data app in the workspace, and you can open your BOM and upload over here. It will, as here it's written, you will get 150 free parts, and it will give you a detailed description of which component it has what life cycle and ROHS compliance, reach compliance, and other related parameters. So that was our second point of discussion about BOM level compliance verification or checking. So that's all for today's video. Thanks for watching and follow us for the upcoming videos.